Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, let me introduce myself. My name is Lestari Marista. ID number 1903211000109. I'm from class HIBA. In this day, I will tell you about prohibition of monopolistic practice and unfair business competition in Indonesia. Enjoy the video. Monopoly is a situation in a market where there are only one or a handful of companies that sell certain products or commodities that do not have similar substitutes, and there are obstacles for other companies or entrepreneurs to enter the industry or business sector. Monopolistic practice leaves people with no opportunity to make choice both regarding price, quality and quantity. If you want, go ahead, and if you don't want, there are no other option. Unfair business competition is a form which can be interpreted in general toward all acts of dishonesty or eliminating competition in every form of transaction or trade and commercial form. The existence of this competition has resulted in the birth of companies that have a high desire to beat their competitors in order to become the biggest and the rich company. Unfair business competition is a competition between business actors in carrying out activities for the production and or marketing or goods and or service carried out in decent ways or by violating the law or hindering business competition. One of the laws made to encourage economic growth is Law Number 5, 1999, concerning the prohibition of monopolistic practice and unfair business competition. This law is interesting to analyze not only because the spirit it carries is completely different from the spirit of economic development as posed by the elements is new, but it is further than that this law is expected to promote a more democratic economic growth. In other words, through this law, all people are given the same opportunity to develop their economic potential. In addition to the regulation regarding the prohibition of monopolistic practice and unfair business competition, this law also regulates Prohibit Agreement Chapter 3, in which there are issues of oligopoly, price fixing, division of territories, boycotts, cartel, threats, oligopoly, and close agreement. Furthermore, in Chapter 4 contain provisions that are prohibit, in which it discusses monopoly, unscrupulous market control, and conspiracy. Apart from that, this law also regulates the existence of the Business Competition Supervisor Communication, or KPPO, as an institution in charge of overseeing the implementation of this law, which is directly responsible to the President. Chapter 6. Consideration of Law Number 5 of 1999 1999 concerning prohibition of monopolistic practice and unfair business competition are: 1. The development in the economic sector must be directed toward the realization of people's welfare based on Pancasila and the 1945 Constitution. 2. The democracy in the economic sector requires equal opportunities for every individual citizen to participate in the process of production and marketing of goods and or service in a business climate that is healthy, effective, and efficient, so as to promote economic growth and the operation of fair market economy. That every person doing business in Indonesia must be in a situation of healthy and fair competition, so that it does not lead to a concentration of economic power in certain business actor inseparable from the agreement that has been executed by the unscrupulous the Republic of Indonesia regarding international trades. And fourth, that in order the two railways and for that in order to realize what is meant in letter A, B, and C, and the suggestion of the invitation of the House of Representatives, it is necessary to formulate a law concerning the prohibition of monopolistic practice and unfair business competition. In general, the material of this law concerning the prohibition of monopolistic practice and unfair business competition, Curtain 6, regulatory section consisting of 1. Prohibition agreements, 2. Prohibition activities, 3. Dominant position, 4. Business competition supervisory commission, 5. Law enforcement, and 6. Other provisions. Prohibit agreement: 1. Oligopoly, 2. Pricing, 3. Division of territory, 4. Boycott, 5. Cartel, 6. Trust, 7. Oligopoly, 8. Vertical integration, 9. Close agreement, 10. Agreement with foreign parties. Prohibit activities: 1. Monopoly, 2. Monopsony, 3. Market control, and 4. Conspiracy. Example of companies conducting monopoly are PT Carrefour Indonesia. PT Carrefour Indonesia enters into agreement with supplier that contain trading terms and is valid for 1 year. The stipulated trading term include listing fee, minus margin, anniversary discount, common assured cost, store remodeling discount, opening cost, new store opening discount. Listing fee is the supplier fee for supplying new product to PT Carrefour Indonesia, serve as collateral if the goods don't sell and is unlisted on PT Carrefour Indonesia, sets the listing fee on supplier per product item per PT Carrefour Indonesia. Minus margin is a condition the supplier guarantees that the price of the product sold by the supplier at PT Carrefour Indonesia is not more expensive than the price of the same product sold to a competition of PT Carrefour Indonesia. If written evidence is found that the cash price of PT Carrefour Indonesia is more expensive than its competition, so PT Carrefour Indonesia is entitled to receive compensation from the supplier in the amount of the difference from the purchase price of PT Carrefour Indonesia at competition competitive selling price. PT Carrefour Indonesia has market power greater than other retailers in the hypermarket market because PT Carrefour Indonesia is the large modern market retail in the hypermarket market with 16 outlets, and some of the outlets are the larger compared to other hypermarket retail outlets. PT Carrefour Indonesia is one of the pioneers or incumbent in the modern retail market with a hypermarket concept. PT Carrefour Indonesia is located in many strategic locations that provide significant access to consumers. PT Carrefour Indonesia has a high level of comfort and complete facility. The types of product items sold are among the most complete. The impact of market power on PT Carrefour Indonesia is the emergence of dependence on supplier, because PT Carrefour Indonesia has the ability to sell products to a larger number of consumers through the large number of outlets. PT Carrefour Indonesia is a promoted place to raise the image of supplier product and promotion of new products. The percentage of sale value of supplier product at PT Carrefour Indonesia is quite significant compared to the total sales value of the product of PT Carrefour Indonesia is widely available in strategic location. With the entry of product at PT Carrefour Indonesia, supplier will find it easier to enter their product to competition outlet of PT Carrefour Indonesia. Based on Law Number 5 of 1999, PT Carrefour Indonesia has violated Article 19 letter A and letter B. Article 19 letter A, business actors are prohibited from carrying out one or several activities either alone or with other business actors, which may result in monopolistic practice and or unfair business competition in the form of a refuse and or prevent certain business actor from carrying out the same business activities in the relevant market. Article 19 letter B, are shutting down a competitor's business in the relevant market so that it may result in monopolistic practice and unfair business competition. Through the minus margin requirement, PT Carrefour Indonesia is proven to have prevented other business actors from carrying out activities in the same type of business in the DKI Jakarta area. Fact: one of the suppliers of dairy products has stopped its supply to Giant Hypermart, a competitor of PT Carrefour Indonesia, for fear of being subject to minus margin sanction through the minus margin requirement. PT Carrefour Indonesia has inhibited business competition by dishonest and against the law. Minus margin creates competition barriers for business competition of PT Carrefour Indonesia take the form of obstacles in terms of procurement of goods and in terms of pricing. Enough for my presentation. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you.